Season 2 has just ended. If you haven't seen the final, then go check that video out because it was an amazing video. A lot happened in that race. Of course, we are now going towards Season 3. This is all about the in between Season 2 and Season 3. A new teammate, a new engine supplier, a new livery. Everything is new. As you can see, we are only one upgrade away from saving every part that was at risk in this season. But of course we still get weekly resources, so we should be fine with getting that. But yeah, our teammates, we of course are going to change him as he hasn't scored that many points as we liked, because we got a big total of, I don't know, somewhere around 130 points, and he was nowhere near that. So I'm going to go for another teammate, and of course I already know who it is going to be, but for you guys it's just waiting a little bit longer, as we have asked the drivers and we are just answering 2 questions to get some acclaim for the final secondary sponsor, because we haven't got all sponsors in on the car. As you can see, this was delivery for Season 2 and we are now saving the final part. It was roll dampers, a minor tire wear upgrade, but it can still make a difference. You can see it's now time for the contract renewal. As we are going to the drivers market, still everybody has a really low focus, so it's going to be difficult for everybody trying to get a good season in. As you can see, Leclerc is one of the 3. Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo are the 3 guys that I want to go for. So my first option is Leclerc, because he's now a 2-time world champion. Norris is still very young and can go a lot of seasons. So I am trying to see who can get in with us and get a championship, because that's what we want, of course. This season we've won, I think, 1 race. Yes, we have won 1 race, as we are now looking at Charles Leclerc. You can see his stats are not the same as Jensen, but I think he is a lot better. As we are approaching the driver, and we need to do marketing. Why do you want marketing at Spec 2? Why? Okay, let's go for Norris then. Oh, come on, personnel. This is actually, oh boy. Oh, I want to say Ricciardo, but we should have ended in P6 for him. Boy, oh boy. And let's go for my 4th option. Of course, as you can see, Max Verstappen isn't going to be our driver, as he needs personnel and marketing. So we are going for the best that I can think of, and that's Carlos Sainz. As you can see, I am looking a bit at everybody, but I think Carlos Sainz is the best option for us, as I just have the feeling that he has not gotten the attention from Ferrari that he deserves. As Fernando Alonso has 100 experience, of course, he's been in Formula 1 longer than I've been alive. So let's see if Carlos Sainz wants to go aboard with us. Yes, he wants to do that, as we are now going for the negotiation against Ferrari. As you can see, we have 14 million to give to him, but of course his salary starts at 8 million. So let's see how much Ferrari wants to bid on him, as they do a small bid. We are going to do a lot of bids, because we want to have Sainz on board for Season 3 and maybe even Season 4 and Season 5. It all depends on how he is going to perform in next season. You can see his focus is still really low, as we are almost at $9 million for his contract, but I can still go 5 million above that. So as you can see, it's now 3, 2, 1 second, and you've won. He's at our team. Welcome to the team, Carlos Sainz Jr. We are going to go for a beautiful championship next year. So let's hope that we can become world champions together. Of course, if he wins the driver standings, then I don't care at all about that. As you can see, the marketing department, we haven't done anything at that. So maybe next season we need to take a look at it. As we are now doing activities management to Spec 1. And yeah, as you can see, am I going to go for an upgrade here? I don't think so. So we should be fine. as we are advancing time to the end of the season, and then we are finally in on the next season. So as you can see, the season has ended. Let's finish this season off and go towards season 3. Okay, let's go. Team acclaim. We get a lot of team acclaim because science is higher in his team acclaim, which means that we get up to level 19. So we only need to get 1 extra level to get ourselves a new sponsor. As we are going for the cash, you can see prize money for 6 in the construct. Hey, wait a minute. Ricciardo asked if we were 6 and what? So we should have gotten him because we were P6 in the constructors. We both had 1 win, he had a pole position and he had more points than us. So now it's time to take a look at the rest of the management for next season. We are going to do a 16 race calendar for next season, as I want to go through a bit more seasons before the end of this game. Of course, there's still 6 months to go, but I want to go until season 4, season 5. So I've decided to do only 1 race per country, and this is our season 3 calendar. You can see we start with Australia and we end with Brazil. So yeah, I have decided to go for this as I think this is the best calendar that we can get. As we are now changing our helmets, I am going for, as you can see, the Fireball helmet. I actually love this design. And of course we are going back to red, as we've always been at that color. But now you can see we still need to get a new primary sponsor, as we can only find the DSB optics for a higher amount of signing bonus. But I think we are just staying with Quest just because I don't think we are in the top 3 just yet, so we maybe need to wait another season for that one. Of course, still, I don't know where everybody is compared to us in the development race, because I just don't know. And now, of course, as we had a poll in the community tab, you can see these were the results, and it means that we are going for Red Bull powertrains in season 3. Renault was voted the least, so we are not going with that one, as we are changing towards Red Bull. Once again, we started off with them and we are back at it. And you can see we get a total of 25.8 million. And I was looking at the livery, and this kind of reminds me of the 2008 McLaren. Let me know what you think about it. But of course we are not going to go for that. We are going for the Fireball livery. Of course, when it's Christmas, I'm going to do a Christmas special, but you just need to wait until it's Christmas. It's only just a few weeks until it's then, but I'm going to show you the car reveal right now. That's a bright front wing, but I actually love this design. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this design for our Season 3 car. You can see there's a bit of red, there's a bit of yellow, there's a bit of black, all coming from the Belgian flag, and of course also from the Spaniard, from Carlos Sainz from Spain, the flag, of course. Yeah, I like this design. Maybe I'm going to change the whites at the front of the car a bit to make it a bit less bright. And I wanted to do the sponsors as well, but it just didn't let me add sponsors. I don't know why, but we need to wait until we are at Australia for that one, as this is our team. You can see the logo has changed as well. I kind of like this more as this. It looked better for me personally. And I don't know why Carlos Sainz is standing like that, but it's fun to see. So yeah, this is our team for Season 3, and let's get into it. We are doing the usual activities, but I'm not going to bore you with that, as it took me 5 minutes to do it right. But we are going to upgrade the quality control for the aerodynamics, which means that we are now in Spec 3. It costs 12 million, so we can only do one more upgrade, and it is the build time for powertrain. So we are now in Spec 3 with aerodynamics and powertrain, which means that we are the best team. We are now... What? How are we the best team? I didn't see this coming, but we are now the best team in Formula 1. So yeah, I just wanted to say that I wanted to upgrade the car as much as possible this season to see if we were able to get alongside with Ferrari, with Alpine, with McLaren. But actually McLaren has gone down to the 6th or 7th worst car, and it's Ferrari in P2, Mercedes in P3 at the moment. But of course, this doesn't mean anything. You always need to wait for the first day on track. As you can see, we can now change our tires for a weekend as we are taking a look at the drivers market. Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri and Alpine, I want to say Alpine say the same, but they did not. It's Liam Lawson who is joining Alpine, so that means that Fernando Alonso is gone from Alpine. He is now going to another team as Stroll and Schumacher are in Aston Martin, and it's Leclerc and Fernando Alonso in Ferrari. Oh my god. Fernando is back. Fernando is back at Ferrari. Oh my god, this is absolutely amazing. Magnussen and Schwartzman in Haas, Ricciardo and Dan Ticktum in McLaren, so he's replacing Sebastian Vettel, and Mercedes, Red Bull and Williams stayed the same for season 3 of course the first part of it. And you can see our teammate is Carlos Sainz Jr. He's 97 rated, so he's yeah, pretty high rated to be honest. So let's see what we can do in season 3. But this was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get into the next season. So please like and subscribe as much as possible, and then I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.